Hello YouTubers and welcome back to lesson number 6 of the PMDG 737 NGX from PMDG Simulations, and in this series I'm going to explain all the major components of this aircraft. So this is lesson 6, so we're going to go through the engine start tutorial. Also, you may know I've got a new mic, so there won't be any background noise like my mouse clicking or anything, so hopefully that should make the sound quality a lot better. Firstly, we're not going to have a pushback. There's no flight setup. Just for the purpose of this video, it's just the engine start. So we're gonna think that we've set up the NCP, FMC is all dealt with, all's good. All this is all set up, and that's what we're going to do in this video. So no FMC or anything like that. Firstly, we're going to check the parking brake is set, and go up to the overhead panel where we want the left, aft, and inner hydraulic pumps off for pushback. That's so the nose wheel can move freely. Also, before engine start, we want the anti-collision light on. That's the red beacon light that will alert all the ground crew to disperse basically because the engines are about to start, and make sure the equipment's away. Also, we've got the left after pump on because we're running off the APU, so we're getting all the fuel pumps on. And also make sure the APU is running, and to start that you click the APU button or lever down to start, and it will pop back up to on. The exhaust gas temperature will start to rise to about 8, peak at 8, and then lower to about just over 4. And then the APU generation off bus light will illuminate, and we click generator 1 and generator 2 on. Also, we want the air conditioning off, so the left and right packs off. That will alert all the ground crew to that'll make sure that all the air is running to the engines and just the engines, so there'll be no air conditioning in the cabin. And that is it for engine start. So that is all the major stuff on the overhead panel for engine start. Next, we're going to go over to these screens here and make sure that one is clicked there, so we get the lower pedestal or lower unit display on. Next, we're going to go back over to the FMC and look at these buttons here, and we're going to make sure the ignition switches to both, or right if you start engine 1, or left if you start engine 2, but you just stick it at both. And we're currently on off at the moment. To start engine 1, we're going to click for the ground position, go down here, and as you can see, N2 start to rise. Exhaust gas temperature started to reduce. N1, which is the fan, is starting to increase. And when this gets to about 25%, we're going to turn the fuel on. So we're starting engine 2, so engine 2 lever on, 25%. And fuel flow will start to indicate in a couple of seconds. There we go. Oil pressure will start to rise. Oil temperature should start to rise once the engine has started. Fuel flow is indicated. Oil pressure is good. Oil temperature is good. Oil quantity is good. And at 56-57%, the start valve, i.e. this, should go back to off. So there we go. And that means the engine is stable and we can start engine 2. Engine 1. N2 start to rise, looking for that 25%. N1 is starting to rise as well. A little look outside. So the engine's starting to boost up now. And 24, 25. Fuel on. Oil temperature starts to rise in engine 2. Oil temperature will start to rise in engine 1. Oil pressure, fuel flow is indicated. Good engine start. Looking for that 57% again. And the ignition switch should go back to the off position. 50% now. And at this point, once the engine has started, we would turn the hydraulics on, because the pushback is probably finished by now, and the yaw damper on. We will turn the engine generators, the APU generator and engine 2 generators on, with the APU off, because the engines will be providing the air conditioning for now. Auto packs back on, and we can turn engine 1 generator on and engine 2 generator on. So that means the engines are now providing all the power to the aircraft and not the APU. Also, we can turn the ignition switch to continuous, so that if the engine starts stuttering, it will continue to run. There's more of a chance of it running. And the APU can be off. And then we can go around with all the AC, DC powers and stuff like that. So good engine starts for that. So I do hope you've enjoyed this small little video here, just to show you how to start the engines, because there is a lot more to it than just clicking the switch. So do join me in lesson number 7, where we will actually start to taxi and then take off. So I do hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in lesson 7. Thanks for watching.